2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Bean beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. Well struck. Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Not a bad line, this. Oh, what about this start?
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And now that finds him in first place. Now with the honor on a par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Going for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
And here we are with the third shot. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Kind of like it. He's feeling it.
He's currently sitting in first place. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
That's not what they were looking for.
Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Time now for the fourth shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
And coming up well short.
That's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Well, that's a handy shot. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Went straight down.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That could play. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good look at a birdie here. Looking really good, this one. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Oh, that is crushed. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
How close was that to going down? Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
On a nice line.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Quality shot, that one. This one's bunker bound. Will he be able to get out of this one?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
That's less than ideal. He'll be disappointed in that one. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. Great momentum finding the green from that spot.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
An important par save.
Okay, steady now. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. He's currently in a share of top spot. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Par 4 12th, and 9 in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
And they've found themselves in the first cut. "13 feet to the hole."
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Bit too heavy-handed there. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well hold. He's currently sitting in 3rd place. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your 2nd shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Hey, nice looking line. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. Setting up miles from the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. On the tee of a par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Just didn't drop. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Second shot here at the 18th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a good-looking shot there. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Go on, get in the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. And with that putt, concludes this players round.